Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course, 7th lesson, 7th week, lesson 46. This lesson is to focus upon integrated format of Sankhya and Yoga. Sankhya means numbers, system, and Yoga means sthapatya, geometric formats. Number systems give rise to artifices of numbers. While sthapatya gives rise to dimensional frames. When we say number n, we means those steps, any number. These are the artifices. These are the units which are leading us to number n. And when we say n-dimensional frame, that means n space of n dimensions. The relationship of n as a number and n as a space. Here we are having n artifices and units, and here we are having n dimensions. The relationship of the two in the context may be well appreciated in terms of a content. A content lump. Dn gives rise to n minus 2, n minus 2, and n minus 4 as 4n minus 8, 4 into n minus 2, as such quadruple dimensions of value n minus 2. Dn as such splits into 4 dimensions of order n minus 2. The hypercube n, the representative body of n space, as such is of values n minus 2, n minus 1, n and n plus 1. These sum up 4n minus 2. The dn has given rise to 4n minus 8, while hn manifestation requires n minus 2. It is this deficiency of 6 which leads to H2, that is 0, 1, 2, and 3. That means when we are within a creator's space, that is four space, then it has its spatial order. It has four dimensions, four spatial dimensions. So it is this availability of the spatial dimension format, that is two space in the role of a dimension is available. That means H2 is available as value 6 and Hn 4n minus 2 and Dn 4n minus 8. It is this manifestation within creator's space of a spatial order which is helping us to glimpse the phenomenon of Hn, the represented body of n space, as H2 plus Dn. The n space content Dn with availability of spatial dimension within creator's space manifests as Hn. This is the basic formulation or a relationship or a feature of having interrelationship of Sankhya and Yoga. In this background, with this feature of Dn with its availability of H2 format within creator's space as Hn, it is this feature which is the base feature, core feature of the organization of Vedic systems of Sankhya and Nishtha, Yoga and Nishtha. So Sankhya Nishtha and Yoga Nishtha are two Nishtha, two processing processes, and they are taking us to the same sthan, TC value 19, that is the southern hemisphere. It is chapter 3, and chapter 5, 4 and 5. These are three basic shlokas which preserve as that there are two Nishtha, Sankhya and Yoga, and both take to the same sthan. This as such are the pair of features in terms of which we have to appreciate the integrated manifestation format of the yoga disciplines of Gita. Each chapter, we have seen each chapter of Gita is a distinct discipline. All the 18 disciplines have a common format and then their phase-wise distinguishing features. Let us take first with chapter 1. It is the first yoga. It is Arjun Vishad Yoga. This Vishad Yoga, with this name and this formulation, is leading us to value 55. Value 55 as such leads us to H14. The scripture is having this sthapatya for this yoga discipline. Now we know that chapter 1 has Dhritarashtra as the first participant, TC value 434. The other is Sanjay, second participant, TC value 17. Third participant is Arjun, it is TC value 19. It is in the second chapter onwards that there is participation of Shri Bhagwan. TC value 37. 34 is H9. 17 is H4 and half. 19 is H5 and 37 is H5 plus small h5. In this background, we can now reach at the integrated format of first chapter. First Uvacha is Dhritarashtra, it is H9, and he has uttered only one, that is the first shloka. Then there is participation of a Sanjay, and it is H4 and half. Shlokas 2 to 20 and the first half of 21 shlokas are the Uvachas of Dhritarashtra. Then is Arjuna's participation. It is H5, and he has uttered half of shloka 21, 22 and 23. Then it is again the participation of a Sanjay, H4 and a half. He has uttered 23rd to 27 and first half of shloka 28. Then is participation of Arjuna, H5. It is first half of 28 and up till 46. And the last is the participation of Sanjay again, and it is the last, the 47th shloka. In this light, we can draw a table and see H9 Dhritarashtra uttering shloka 1 only. Then is Sanjay H4 and half, and he utters shlokas 2 to 20 and the first half of shloka 21. Then Arjuna, it is second half of 21, 22 and 23. Here is again the participation of Sanjay, and it is 24, 25, 26, 27 and half of 28. Again is Arjuna, it is half of 28 and up till 46. The last is Sanjay, it is 4 and a half, and he has uttered shloka 47. Here is one shloka, there are 19 and a half. It is 2 and a half. It is 4 and a half. Then 18 and a half. And then going to be 1. This takes us to that Dhritarashtra 1 Sanjay 25 and Arjuna 21. The feature Shloka 21 has half participation of Sanjay and half participation of Arjuna. Likewise, Shloka 28, the first one half is of Sanjay and other half is of Arjuna. These are the only two shlokas in the entire text of Gita in chapter 1 itself, which have dual participation, half by one and half by other. These two numbers, 21 and 28, together sum up 49, and it is the TC value of Purusharth. When we will be reaching chapter 15, then we will be appreciating as that the enlightenment of Gita is that there are three Purushas, Khyar, Akshar, and Purushottam. This takes us to the values 12. It is to value 13, and it is called Uttam. It is 22. These triple numbers, 12, 13, and 22, 12, 13, and 22, it takes to a raised to power 6 is to 12 b raised to power 5, that is to the transcendental boundary of 12 components. Here there are 13 geometries of 6 space, and it is H6. So see that we are going to have a reach while up till chapter 15, that we will be first reaching at the transcendental boundary of 12 components of 6 space, that is we are entering a space, transcendental space, or Akash as the fifth element. Then we know that 6 space has 13 geometries. It is Akshar. And finally, we are at hypercube 6. This is the general outline of the integrated format where the numbers and their geometric formats are progressing simultaneously in an integrated format. Therefore, for us who are on the path of to be parallel with Vedic systems, we have to see that the letters text is be translated into the numbers. Numbers are to be taken to a sthapatya, and sthapatya then is to be taken to a space content, and from space content we have to reach at the dimensional bodies. And here it is H6 which is being the subject of enlightenment. Lord Krishna is the overlord of a 6 space, and 6 space is manifesting, marking its presence as origin of 5 space, and it is as H5 and small h5 as 18 and 19 together as 37. It is the TC value of Shri Bhagwan. And then see this 19 has 18 gap values. It is this way that we have to appreciate the common features of a common format of the 18 disciplines. This format, while be having its split up in terms of the watchers, the participants for Dhritarashtra 34, then shlokas uttered by him, then Sanjay, then Arjuna, then again Sanjay, and Arjuna, then again Sanjay. We will be writing the TC, this sthapatya of these terms, and also the number of shlokas uttered by these participants. While we will be reaching chapter 2nd, then likewise we will see that here there are 7 vachas and participants are Sanjay, Arjun, and Shri Bhagavan. It is this way that we will be Vacha, Shlokas, Vachas, Shlokas, and like that we will organize the general format. And then for reaching at the distinguishing features, we will reach at the format of a soul syllable Om, as along the artifices of soul syllable Om is to flow the transcendental content, and same will have a reach in the Pushpika at the transcendental origin seat. And with the explosion, things have to reach back. As far as chapter 1 is concerned, this will give rise to one soul syllable as 7 streams, and these 7 streams have a reach up till the 4th swastik pada, and that way it will make a format for this organization as 7 to 47, and then within the Pushpika it will manifest as 48, which is parallel with 2 into 4 into 6, which is going to be the dimensional frame of a 6 space. And also it can be seen as the transcendental content is to enter in terms of the cosmic windows, which are 8 in number, and these will have a reach within a 4 space, and as such the end cosmic reach here in this way. It is these features which are to be drawn, and once we will draw this general format in terms of vachas, and further when we will draw the transcendental content flow along the soul syllable Om, and will have a settlement for the Pushpika, and the beginning naturally is to be At with the cube. So it is this format which in respect of the first chapter is going to be of this format. Let us now see how it is going to be for chapter 2. So chapter 2, as far as its shlokas range is concerned, is 72. So in soul syllable, when the 7 streams are there, these will reach up till the second. 7 as a 2 in the reverse. So when we had a transcendence and reverse orientation, then it will stop up till this. We had 7 streams which had taken us a reach up till the swastik pada, the 4th. However, in the reverse orientation, it takes us only up till here, and it is 2, it makes 72. These features In respect of the third, see, this is the Om formulation. First, there are 7 streams. These are taking us up till fourth. And in the reverse orientation, it comes to be 2 and 7 as 72. The reach for the second is up till the Ardhamatra, and then the part third and 4. This is going to be of reverse orientation. It is 43. This way we can sequentially proceed from chapter 1 of 47, from Bindu Sarovar to the Swastik Pada. Then for the second, we will remain up till the second. For the third, we are confined to the third and the fourth. It is 43, it is 72. Now see here for 43. Then we reach back, it is 42. Here we have sandwiched, rather bridged this, and it that way takes us from 2 to 3 multiplied by 3 as 29. We will learn about it. We will learn in detail as to how, when we are having a chase of the transcendental content flow along the artifices of the soul sellable Om, then as a result we will be having a distinguishing features for different disciplines along the common format. We will have a common format, we will have a content flow along the artifices of soul sellable Om, and this flow phases will manifest the distinguishing features. It is a format which is called integrated format of Sankhya and Yoga. We have to sit comfortably, we have to comprehend it, we have to imbibe it, and by imbibing of it, we will be on the path parallel with the path of the Vedic systems of reaching eternity. Thank you very much.